What up? September out of the Reverend of the Revolution. Welcome you to your daily revolution. Today's topic: champions have a short memory. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Football season is just right around the corner. Guys flying around the field, sweating, banging and clanging the helmets and shoulder pads, sprints, whistles blowing, a lot of hype and adrenaline, a lot of masculine energy. It was 15 years ago when I hung up my cleats and I was done playing football. Since then, I have coached executives and entrepreneurs, stay-at-home moms, dentists, doctors, attorneys, coaches. I've coached a lot of people, and there's this correlation between sports and champions, between athletic performance and life performance. And it is simply this: athletes, or let me change that, champions have a short memory. I'll never forget, it was 2002. We're preparing to play the St. Louis Rams in the Super Bowl. Yep, the greatest show on turf. Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. Now, for most of you, these names mean nothing. At the time, they were significant players on the field of football. They were the best in the sport. They were the best offense. We were big-time underdogs. And I remember we were up at Boston College practicing inside of their little bubble. This was before New England had a really incredible indoor facility. And Tom Brady, we called him Tommy, made some bonehead mistakes and made some, he threw a pick, and then he underthrew a wide open ball, and he was so frustrated, he went to kick the football out of anger, and he literally missed it, and he fell on his butt. He kicked and missed, and the momentum made his legs come off the ground, and he landed on his backside, and of course everyone got a laugh. It was amazing what happened next. Next couple plays, because he had a short memory, he started slinging the ball with precision and started hitting his targets, literally hitting the targets, marching the starting offense right down the field and putting the ball in. Now, at the time, this didn't mean that much. It was just that's what he's supposed to do. He's our starter. He's our leader. Second year, Bledsoe got hurt that year. But there was a lesson that I learned from that, and the lesson that I learned from watching sports. You see, some of the greatest players of all time, they have this thing called a short memory. You see, they make a mistake. They make an interception in football, or they have a turnover, or they've shot 0 for 5 in basketball, 0 for 8, meaning they shot 8 times and they haven't hit a bucket. But championship players, champions, people who win, people who want the spoils of life, the results of getting through that chasm, that dip, those kinds of people, they have this thing called a short memory. They don't dwell on mistakes. They don't dwell on past things that happened 10 seconds ago, 30 seconds ago. They can't afford to, because the longer you focus on the interception, the bad pass, the turnover, the more you focus on striking out, the more you focus on the failure of your business, or yelling at your children, or saying some things that were inappropriate to the one you love, your spouse, the more you stay stuck in this, what we call this drift, this downward spiral, and this chasm. When you are in that downward spiral, continuing to look down or to dwell and focus on the things that aren't working, the things that didn't work, it only has you stay further stuck in the downward spiral. It's interesting to see an athlete today. Basketball just finished up. The Cleveland Cavaliers got swept by the Golden State Warriors. All that simply means is there was a better team on the court for 4 games. And what's crazy is LeBron James, if you watched game 1, for those of you who didn't, let me just sum it up for you. It's game 1 of the NBA Finals. It's in Golden State. The score is tied. There's a free throw being shot. The free throw is shot by the Cleveland Cavalier, and J.R. Smith of the Cavaliers grabs the rebound. I think there was 4 seconds left. He thought they were ahead, so he didn't make a shot. It was tied. If they had won this game, they might win 1 or 2 more. The entire momentum of the game shifts, but here's the problem. The greatest basketball player right now on the planet, LeBron James, he did not have a short memory. He was frustrated that JR did not realize that it was a tie game and they could have taken a game-winning shot. his body language, his demeanor, his way of being demonstrated to the entire team, literally demonstrated that there was a bonehead mistake, that he was demoralized, he felt defeated, and of course, in overtime, the Cavaliers would go on to lose and then lose the next 3 games. What would have happened had JR made that bonehead mistake and he had a short memory? He walked to the huddle and said, hey, it's okay, here we go, come on now, let's go. What would have happened instead of him crying like a baby? What would have happened if he would have just had that short memory and that mindset of a champion, if he would have just gone to the sideline or the basketball court, the bench, and say, hey, it's all good, JR, let's go, baby, we got this. You see too often today, entrepreneurs, business owners, career men and career women, mothers and fathers, they have this thing called this, I can't get over it. Can't get over what? LeBron James, come on, man. Be a champion. Demonstrate to the people that you have a short memory. You make a mistake, it's in the past. It's in the past where it doesn't even belong. And it's crazy that some people, literally some people, will live in the past for 30 years. I know people today whose parents got divorced or they had a bitter divorce and something happened. Like, I'm not being mean about this. I know things hurt. I know it hurts to go through a divorce. I know it hurts to go through trauma. And what I'm also saying is if you continue to hold on to that, drag it with you, like pull the past in the future, and you can't have that, what we call short memory. You know, you just, like, dude, you got to move on. You got to, like, physically, literally, and metaphorically let go. If you cannot do that, you're not going to win in life. You're not going to be happy, and you're not going to get the things that you truly want the most. So in the physical realm, short memory, you eat a whole dozen donuts, or you get off track, or you partake of substances or things that you're like, I'm not going to do this, and you do it. Get over it. Short memory, get back on track and be the champion that you were born to be. Spiritually, if you do things that are out of alignment with promises or covenants or agreements or things that you said, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to like draw near to God or to my purpose of life, and you start to break those promises, short memory, get over it. Of course, correct it. In your relationships, you have some, again, I'm a father, so I've got these young boys, and occasionally I'm going to raise my voice. Occasionally, man, sometimes it feels like I'm yelling all the time. And I'd have a short memory and say, look, that's not what I want. I'm going to be like a champion. A champion, what's the principle? They have short memories. I mean, I'm going to get over it. I'm going to go right back to doing what's required, doing the things I said I would do, being powerful. In the business realm, and you make a mistake, like what I'm seeing today, so many business owners, they cannot get over the fact that they made a mistake 3 years ago, and now they're going to cry and be upset about it. Don't worry about the beeping. I'm just in my car, guys. See, I'm about to take my son to his orientation today. He's going into middle school. And that's it. Champions have a short memory. Where in your life can you just utilize this short memory? So I loved it. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady, Ray Lewis, Wayne Gretzky, Magic. Some of the best athletes, when I watch growing up, man, they have short memories. They don't have a thing about it. Right? Short memory. They move on to focusing on what's required. All right, y'all, have an amazing day today. Look, if this is resonating with you, I invite you to like this, to share this, to forward it on. Go leave me a review inside of iTunes. And I appreciate you following ProRev Live. The revolution moves on. Become a champion. Have an awesome day. We'll see you tomorrow. For more info on joining the revolution and living your greatest life of prosperity today, go to www.yourdailyrevolution.com and join us in waking up, turning your brain on, and prospering today.